Have you ever noticed that there's one animal that appears in your dreams more than any other? An animal that seems to carry a message you can almost understand, but never quite grasp when you wake up? There exists a profound connection between the creatures that visit us in our sleep and the deepest truths about who we're meant to become. A connection so powerful that when you finally decode it, everything about your life's direction becomes crystal clear. Today, we unlock this ancient wisdom through the extraordinary teachings of Minamoto no Yoshitsune, the legendary Japanese warrior philosopher who discovered that the animal spirits that frequent our dreams are not random symbols, but precise messengers carrying the blueprint of our highest destiny. What Yoshitsune understood about dream animals will revolutionize how you interpret the signals your unconscious mind has been sending you, and reveal the exact path you're meant to walk in this lifetime. Before we dive into this potentially life-altering exploration, I need you to engage with this community right now, because what we're about to uncover requires you to pay attention to the subtle messages your soul has been trying to send you. Hit that like button if you've ever had recurring dreams featuring the same animal and wondered what it meant. Subscribe to this channel because we're building a sanctuary for people who understand that life speaks to us through symbols and signs. And most importantly, comment below with the name of the animal that appears most often in your dreams, because I want to help you decode the specific message your destiny is trying to deliver. Yoshitsune's discovery of the dream animal connection came during his years of exile in a Buddhist monastery, where the enforced silence and meditation revealed to him that our sleeping minds are constantly receiving guidance from forces beyond our ordinary perception. Stripped of his noble birthright and forced to live as a common monk, young Yoshitsune began experiencing vivid dreams populated by various animals, each seeming to carry urgent messages about his future that he couldn't initially understand. Night after night, a magnificent white horse would appear in his dreams, sometimes carrying him across impossible landscapes, other times standing motionless while gazing directly into his eyes with an intelligence that felt almost human. The monks dismissed these dreams as meaningless mental wandering, but Yoshitsune felt an undeniable conviction that these nocturnal visitations contained crucial information about his destiny that he was meant to decode and follow. Through years of careful observation and meditation on these dream encounters, he began to notice that the white horse always appeared during periods when he was struggling with questions about his future, and that the animal's behavior in the dreams seemed to correspond with specific challenges and opportunities that would manifest in his waking life within days or weeks. This wasn't mere coincidence or wishful thinking, but a systematic pattern of communication between his conscious mind and what he came to understand as his soul's deeper intelligence, using the horse as a symbol to convey truths that couldn't be communicated through ordinary thought or language. The white horse, he realized, represented his destiny as a warrior who would fight not for personal gain or revenge, but for justice and the protection of those who couldn't protect themselves, embodying the pure spiritual energy that would fuel his legendary military campaigns and transform him from an exiled child into one of history's most revered figures. But Yoshitsune's teachings go far beyond his personal experience with the white horse, extending to a comprehensive understanding of how different animals carry different types of destiny information, and how you can learn to interpret the specific messages your own dream animals have been trying to deliver. Think about this for a moment, and I want you to really connect with your own experience here, because what I'm about to share might immediately illuminate patterns you've been unconsciously aware of, but never consciously understood. What animal shows up most consistently in your dreams? And have you ever noticed how these dreams cluster around periods of major decision-making or life transitions? Yoshitsune discovered that predatory animals like wolves, eagles, and big cats typically appear to people whose destiny involves leadership, protection, and the courage to face conflict when necessary, while domesticated animals like dogs and cats often visit those whose path involves healing, nurturing, and creating safe spaces for others to grow and thrive. Water animals such as dolphins, whales, and fish frequently appear in the dreams of people whose destiny is connected to emotional wisdom, intuitive gifts, and the ability to help others navigate the deeper currents of life that aren't visible on the surface. Flying animals like birds, butterflies, and bats usually represent destinies involving freedom, transformation, and the capacity to help others see beyond their current limitations to possibilities they haven't yet imagined. The key insight that Yoshitsune developed through decades of studying this phenomenon is that your dream animal isn't random, but specifically chosen by your soul's intelligence to represent the exact combination of qualities and capabilities you came here to develop and express in service of your highest purpose. This means that if you've been dreaming about wolves, your destiny likely involves developing pack leadership skills and the courage to protect others, even when it's dangerous or unpopular to do so. If horses frequently gallop through your dreams, you're probably meant to develop the endurance and nobility of spirit required to carry others toward goals they couldn't reach on their own. If you dream of eagles soaring overhead, your path likely involves developing the far-sighted vision and fearless perspective needed to guide others through complex challenges that require both courage and wisdom. But here's where Yoshitsune's teaching becomes immediately practical for your life right now. And this is the part that can literally change everything if you're willing to listen and act on what you discover. Your dream animal isn't just showing you what you're capable of becoming. It's also revealing the specific obstacles and resistances you'll need to overcome to fully embody this destiny. And more importantly, it's giving you clues about the actions you need to take right now to align your daily life with your soul's deepest purpose. If your dream animal moves in packs, you're being called to build community and develop your capacity for collaborative leadership rather than trying to accomplish everything through individual effort. If your animal is solitary and independent, your path likely requires periods of isolation and self-reliance that might feel lonely, but are essential for developing the inner strength your destiny demands. If your dream animal is nocturnal, you're probably being prepared for a path that involves understanding hidden aspects of life that others overlook or avoid, requiring you to develop comfort with mystery and the unknown. The crucial point that Yoshitsune emphasized is that ignoring or dismissing these dream messages doesn't make them go away. It just means you'll experience increasing frustration and a sense of being disconnected from your true purpose until you finally pay attention and begin taking the actions your soul is requesting. This is why so many people feel stuck or unfulfilled even when their external life looks successful, because they're living according to what they think they should want, rather than following the guidance their deeper intelligence has been providing through these animal messengers. The practical application of this wisdom begins with keeping a dream journal specifically focused on animal encounters, noting not just which animals appear, but what they're doing, how they interact with you, and what emotions or insights arise during and after these dreams. But even more importantly, Yoshitsune taught that once you identify your primary dream animal, you need to begin consciously embodying its qualities in your waking life, using it as a guide for making decisions and approaching challenges in ways that honor your true nature rather than fighting against it. If your dream animal is a lion, stop apologizing for taking up space and start practicing the kind of confident leadership that inspires others to step into their own power. If you dream of dolphins, begin developing your capacity for playful wisdom and emotional intelligence, rather than trying to succeed through pure logic and competition. If birds are your messengers, start giving yourself permission to explore new possibilities and higher perspectives, rather than staying grounded in familiar but limiting circumstances. The transformation that occurs when you align your life with your dream animal's guidance is nothing short of miraculous, because you're finally working with your natural gifts and inclinations rather than against them, which means everything becomes easier, more fulfilling, and infinitely more powerful than anything you could achieve by forcing yourself into roles that don't fit your soul's authentic design. Yoshitsune's own life demonstrates this perfectly, because once he understood that the white horse in his dreams represented his destiny as a warrior of justice, he stopped trying to be a conventional monk and began developing the skills and character traits that would make him legendary, not through struggle and force, but through joyful alignment with his true nature. This doesn't mean the path becomes easy, but it means that challenges become meaningful rather than meaningless. Obstacles become training opportunities rather than roadblocks, and your efforts produce results that feel divinely supported rather than desperately fought for. The most profound aspect of Yoshitsune's teaching is his understanding that when you fully embody the qualities of your dream animal, you don't just fulfill your own destiny, you become a force for awakening others to their own authentic path. Because there's nothing more inspiring than witnessing someone living in complete alignment with who they were meant to be. Your dream animal has been waiting patiently for you to notice its message, to decode its guidance, and to begin living the extraordinary life it's been showing you in your sleep. A life that's not just possible but inevitable, once you stop resisting and start following the wisdom that's been trying to reach you all along. But let me share with you something even more remarkable that Yoshitsune discovered about the relationship between dream animals and life purpose. Something that will help you understand why certain animals keep appearing in your subconscious landscape and what specific actions you need to take to honor their guidance. During his most challenging military campaigns, Yoshitsune noticed that his dream encounters with the white horse would intensify just before major battles, and the horse would show him not just that victory was possible, but exactly which strategies and approaches would lead to success while maintaining his spiritual integrity. This taught him that dream animals don't just reveal our general destiny, they provide ongoing guidance and support throughout our journey, offering specific insights and solutions that our conscious mind might never discover on its own. The white horse would sometimes appear injured or struggling in his dreams, which Yoshitsune learned to interpret as warnings that he was pushing too hard or losing connection with his deeper values, prompting him to pause and realign with his true purpose before making crucial decisions. When the horse appeared particularly strong and vibrant, it signaled that he was on the right path and could move forward with confidence, even when external circumstances seemed uncertain or dangerous. This dynamic relationship between dreamer and dream animal represents one of the most sophisticated guidance systems available to human consciousness. Yet most people completely ignore these messages or dismiss them as mere fantasy, missing out on invaluable support that could transform every aspect of their lives. The animals that visit your dreams are not passive symbols, but active participants in your soul's evolution, offering wisdom, warnings, encouragement, and direction that's specifically calibrated to your unique path and current life circumstances. This is why the same animal might appear differently in various dreams, sometimes powerful and inspiring, other times vulnerable or threatened, because it's reflecting back to you the current state of the qualities it represents and showing you what needs attention or development. If your spirit animal appears wounded or caged in dreams, it's revealing areas where you've been suppressing or neglecting the very capabilities that are most essential to your life purpose, calling you to heal and liberate these aspects of yourself before you can fully step into your power. When your dream animal appears healthy and free, it's confirming that you're honoring your authentic nature and encouraging you to trust the path you're on, even if others don't understand or support your choices. The key to working effectively with dream animal guidance is developing the ability to feel into the emotional and energetic quality of these encounters, rather than trying to analyze them purely intellectually, because the messages are transmitted through direct knowing rather than linear thought. Yoshitsune spent years learning to enter a receptive state upon waking from animal dreams, allowing the insights and instructions to filter into his conscious awareness without forcing or interpreting, simply receiving whatever understanding was being offered in that moment. This practice of dream integration became so refined that he could access guidance from his spirit horse, even during waking meditation, calling upon its wisdom whenever he faced difficult decisions or needed clarity about his next steps. The practical implications of this level of dream partnership are extraordinary, because it means you have access to a source of wisdom and guidance that's completely personalized to your unique soul blueprint and available to you every single night of your life. Your dream animals are waiting for you to recognize them as the spiritual allies they truly are, ready to provide ongoing support and direction that could revolutionize not just your understanding of your life purpose, but your ability to navigate every challenge and opportunity with unprecedented clarity and confidence. This is why Yoshitsune's teachings about dream animals remain so relevant centuries after his death, because they offer a timeless method for accessing the deeper intelligence that knows exactly what you need to become the person you came here to be. Consider for a moment how different your life might be if you had been paying attention to these dream messages all along. If you had understood that every animal encounter in your sleep was actually a personalized guidance session designed specifically for your growth and evolution, how many opportunities might you have missed because you dismissed these profound communications as random neural firing? How many times has your soul tried to redirect you toward your true path through these animal messengers, only to have their wisdom ignored or forgotten by the time you finished your morning coffee? The tragedy isn't that these messages stopped coming, because they never stop. It's that most people live their entire lives without ever realizing they have access to this extraordinary guidance system that could transform every decision and dramatically accelerate their personal evolution. But here's what's even more fascinating about Yoshitsune's approach to dream animal wisdom. And this is the part that will help you understand why some people seem to effortlessly find their life purpose, while others struggle for decades without clear direction. Yoshitsune discovered that the animals appearing in your dreams aren't just showing you your individual destiny. They're also revealing the specific contribution you're meant to make to the collective healing and evolution of humanity. His white horse didn't just represent his personal path as a warrior. It symbolized his role in bringing justice and protection to an entire society, that desperately needed his unique combination of spiritual wisdom and military skill. This means that understanding your dream animal isn't just about personal fulfillment. It's about discovering how your individual gifts and capabilities are meant to serve something far greater than your own happiness and success. When you fully embody the qualities of your dream animal, you don't just transform your own life. You become a catalyst for positive change that ripples out through every relationship and situation you encounter. The wolf dreamers are here to teach leadership and pack loyalty to a world that has forgotten how to work together for common goals. The dolphin dreamers carry the medicine of emotional intelligence and joyful wisdom that can heal the collective trauma and separation that plagues modern society. The eagle dreamers offer the gift of far-sighted vision and spiritual perspective that helps others rise above petty conflicts and see the bigger picture of what's possible for humanity. This understanding completely transforms how you approach the process of interpreting and embodying your dream animal's guidance. Because you're not just working on personal development, you're preparing yourself to serve a role that the world desperately needs you to fulfill. The sense of meaning and purpose that comes from recognizing your place in this larger tapestry of human evolution is unlike anything you can achieve through purely self-focused goals, because you're finally aligned with the deep intelligence that orchestrates the unfolding of consciousness on this planet. Yoshitsune's life exemplifies this principle perfectly, because his willingness to follow his dream animal's guidance didn't just make him a legendary warrior, it made him an agent of transformation, whose influence shaped the course of Japanese history and continues to inspire people centuries later. The same potential exists within your own dream animal encounters, waiting for you to recognize not just what these messages mean for your personal journey, but how your individual awakening serves the collective healing that our world so desperately needs right now. This is the true power of Yoshitsune's teaching about dream animals. The understanding that when you honor the guidance of these spiritual messengers, you're not just creating a more fulfilling life for yourself, you're stepping into your role as a conscious participant in the evolution of human consciousness. If this exploration of dream animal wisdom has touched something deep within you, if you're finally ready to stop dismissing the profound guidance your soul has been offering through these nocturnal encounters, then you're about to embark on a journey that will not only transform your understanding of your own purpose, but revolutionize your capacity to make a meaningful contribution to the world around you. Subscribe to this channel and activate that notification bell, because we're building a community of people who understand that true wisdom comes not just from external teachings, but from the sophisticated guidance system that operates within each of us, communicating through dreams, intuition, and the mysterious intelligence that connects us to forces far greater than our ordinary understanding can grasp. But right now, I need you to take immediate action by sharing in the comments the animal that appears most frequently in your dreams, and one specific way you're committed to embodying its qualities, in service of not just your own growth, but the healing and elevation of others around you. Because your willingness to step into this deeper level of purpose gives everyone permission to recognize their own role in the collective transformation that's happening on this planet right now. Are you finally ready to stop living as if your dreams are meaningless and start honoring the profound wisdom that's been trying to guide you toward your highest contribution to the world? Your dream animal is still there, still offering its guidance, still illuminating the path toward becoming not just who you came here to be, but who the world needs you to become. And the only question remaining is whether you're courageous enough to listen and act on the extraordinary guidance it's been patiently offering throughout your entire remarkable journey.